looks like Afghanistan will need to hold another round of elections. Why? Because no candidates look set to hold a clear majority. That's based on results so far. WHJ's Nathan Hodge joins us now from Kabul to explain. Nathan, thanks for being there.
Thanks, Simon.
So, Nathan, it's been a while since the actual vote took place. It's not like the U.S. It's not coming in very fast, is it?
That's right. This vote took place last week on April 5th, and this is a historic vote that will determine who succeeds Afghan President Hamid Karzai. Now, last week after the initial round of voting, Afghans had to wait just over a week for the first sliver of results to come in. Yesterday, the country's Independent Election Commission announced results for about 10% of 26 of the country's 34 provinces. Now, that's about 7% of the total votes cast. But it does seem to show that there's no clear winner, that is, a clear winner who's won a 50% majority and can declare victory in the first round. So, based on those results, we have two who appear to be poised to go to a second round. That's former Foreign Minister Abdullah Abdullah and former Finance Minister Ashraf Ghani.
Okay, so those two are likely to go forward, and part of the results is Wall Street Journal did some quick straw polling of 100 individual poll stations. After this is over, what's going to be the influence of Hamid Karzai, who's been ruling the country lately?
This is going to be very interesting to see because he has ruled the country in effect since he was installed with U.S. backing at the end of 2001 with the toppling of the Taliban. And he has been, he used to be sort of laughed at as the mayor of Kabul, but he's accumulated very considerable power, has centralized a lot of authority, and it remains to be seen whether, number one, he will fully cede his role in politics, and whether he will become a lame duck as soon as it's absolutely clear that there is going to be this second round. We don't know exactly when that would be, but officials tell us that could be sometime perhaps in late May or early June. But of course, there are going to have to be lots of disputes and allegations of fraud that will have to be adjudicated before then.
Okay, those will all need to be adjudicated. What is the influence of the Taliban? They have vowed to disrupt elections. Is that likely to be more or less of a problem going forward?
Well, the most surprising thing about the 2-month campaign season was that there were enormous rallies that were held with a lot of participation by ordinary Afghans, and none of these major events were marred by any serious violence despite threats by the Taliban. Of course, there was a steady drumbeat of attacks, both against Afghan forces, against foreigners, but everyone's waiting to see what's going to happen. If there is indeed going to be a second round, if the Taliban get the breathing space that they need to mount more of these dramatic attacks, that's what's on everyone's mind here.
I bet it is. Stay safe, and I hope everyone else stays safe too. Nathan Hodge of the Wall Street Journal, we appreciate your time.